Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am your wonderful host, Phantom, and welcome back to World of Warplanes. Now, since the last time went so well, I decided to make a $20 investment and buy one of the new 2.0 packs that they have available, which gives me the XFL-1 Aero Bonita, which is basically an Airacobra, but slightly different from all of you who played War Thunder. The IL-2 mod. I'm sure there's a mod, there's actually a number there, but it's basically just an IL-2. Everybody knows what an IL-2 is. It's your Russian ground attack plane. And the far more interesting vehicle, and the vehicle that we're going to be using today, the Syncase SE-100, which is a very ragtime-looking plane that we have here. I saw it and immediately fell in love with it. Not just because it's a heavy fighter and, you know, could suit my playstyle, but because it looks new and interesting, or rather, very strange and interesting, it being a French design, and also, that's a 20mm Hispano back there, which I'm not exactly sure how well that works out with World of Warplanes terms of balance, but that's pretty scary. And it is the same rank as the ME-210 here. It can't carry bombs, though. That's pretty much the only downside to this vehicle. However, there's another vehicle that's very similar to it's similar to this, but you know, is much more expensive. That can carry bombs. But what we're going to be doing here is we're going to try and figure out exactly what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing in order to win games here, since this kind of annoys me. I like the game, I just have absolutely no idea what I'm doing currently. So, basically what we have here is another premium vehicle to go romp it around and see if we can actually try and figure out some way of affecting the outcome of the battle more than just murdering people. But then, you know, if murdering everyone on the enemy team works out for our win, then I'll do that too. But I want to dive in here a little bit before we run into everything. Now, I have serviced the aircraft. We have the premium first aid kit, premium automatic, well, I suppose it's a fire extinguisher, but, well, engine restarter. If our engines do get knocked out, which apparently this is a thing, that's a negative thing in these statistics, even though those are very generalized things. Ground verification, so we increase the number of credits that we get, because we're going to be buying modifications, and just because the pack came with it, and I want to see if it's actually worth a damn, or actually balance affecting, we have high explosive premium ammunition, which I don't like this. I really still do not like this, but we're going to see if it's actually worth a damn. So we can call it actually overpowered for having, because you can only buy it with gold. We don't have any upgrades yet, because I'm still trying to figure out exactly what would be good for this. However, I'm thinking since, as see here, ineffective maneuvering in combat, we're a very slow piece of shit, so I'm assuming these armor platings and the rear gun effective range increase should help us out there, because as you can see, the reinforced airframe increases the amount of hit points that we have by 50%, which is nothing to really scoff at. And this also, the improved covering, or improved cowling, basically, reduces the chance of critical damage, and also gives us a little bit more HP. And also the additional armor plates, you know, reduce potential for critically damaging the crew. Well, I'm probably going to take rear gun stabilization, or maybe engine power, depends on what we need, because I still don't know what we need. However, there's also pilot skills that we have here, that I haven't actually spec'd into, which are, I remember this as being, even in the original alpha, considerably better than World of Tanks, because the skill points do not actually, they're not, exponential in terms of the amount of XP required in order to actually get the next skill. They stay the same, so you can actually potentially get a fair number of skills. But what do we have here for our pilot here? Mr. Engie, Metivre? I have no idea how to say that. My French is not that good. I can hon, but that's about it. Okay, so let's see here. Fire resistance reduces fire duration and damage by 20%. That would be good. Planes on fire are a bad thing. Eagle-eyed increases range at which enemy aircraft are detected by 10%. The effect is cumulative with the effect of the pilot skill, Vigilance. Okay, so a view range increase. Very good. What do we have here for special skills? Firefighter. Extinguishes fire by active maneuvering. Gain and maintain a high angular velocity in any axis to extinguish a fire. That's very interesting. I'm gonna grab that. Basically what that means is, if you turn very violently, you can have a chance to extinguish a fire. That's interesting. I will have that. And we have a rear gunner skill, which we will see now. Let's see here. So we have, well, universal skills, basically. Okay, endurance. Makes them a bit joules back there, a little bit more resistant to incoming machine gun bullets. Vigilance increases range at which the enemy aircraft are detected. Okay. So it's vigilant with it's cumulative with the pilot and rear gunner skills. That's nice. Armor increases burst length for the rear gun by 20%. That's actually that's a pretty big increase. What's that? What's going on here? Ballistics expert increases the firing range of a rear gun by 15% and effective rear gun stabilization by 20%. Wow. And apparently you need to research armor in order to get to that. Quick reflexes reduces aiming time for your rear gun by 50%. These are very significant increases. Defensive fire reduces damage from an incoming aircraft which the rear gunner is firing at by 30%. You actively reduce their incoming. Ooh, that changes a lot of things. Precision gunner. The rear gunner concentrates on fire on the most vulnerable sections of the enemy aircraft. The chance of causing critical damage by the rear gun is significantly increased, but there's no actual, percentage chance there. That's interesting, but that's very powerful. And what's the last one? Weakest link. The rear gunner concentrates fire on an enemy aircraft with the fewest hit points. Ooh. We turn him into a bloodthirsty monster. Goddamn, Jules, you crazy person. You madman! I would, but of course we wouldn't want anyone else defending our ass. So, those are interesting skills. However, I will probably take vigilance first, and then we'll see about all of these other skill points. So, with that out of the way, we're more or less ready to go. Now, to note that this, I'm not exactly sure how effective or how different armament changes are, or rather, the armament power levels for each individual armament. But this has 4 20mm Hispanos. That's terrifying. If you know that from War Thunder, that's basically instant-giving planes. And then they're nose-mounted, too, which is... wow. And, as I said before, we have a 20mm Hispano in the back, which should scare away lots and lots of planes. This is Tier 5, though, so we'll see how this thing gets along. But, without further ado, let's actually get into the battle, shall we? Today we will learn what we need to do in order to be good at World of Warplanes, in order to get good at this very strange and interesting game that we have in front of us. Granted, I am playing a heavy fighter, so it's probably not going to be murdering everyone and being untouchable, as in most of the fighters that we see, but we will see what's doable here.
You are approaching.
We do have lots of guns. Lots of guns all over the plane. Okay, but new map, garrison, military base, garrison, military base. Okay, so we're actually very close to a garrison, so we're gonna probably, just slip over there and see what we can manage. Apparently we have an actual Japanese person on our team there. Got ourselves a 0. Fantastic. There's that meaty-looking fucking Hispano with that absolutely comically large drum mag just kind of jutting out of the plane. How does he aim that? Does he just point the thing? I'm sure there's a sight underneath there, but that looks very strange.
You are approaching the front line.
All right, Jules.
Off we go.
You just do your job. See, everyone's going for the military base, it seems. We're gonna go this way. This is a fairly fast plane. At least in a dive. But let's see what these guns can do. Ooh, the range is short, but good lord, that damage. Yeah, that pretty much just junks planes. However, ow, we're flak bait right now. Jesus Christ! Boomerang, get back here. Yeah, we're basically just getting torn up by the air defense. Yow. Okay, so fly low in these things and concentrate on the air defense platforms. Flak hurts. At least we learned that. I did actually assist in capturing that base over there, so there's that. But yes, flak hurts. And it looks like upgrading the durability of this thing is a good idea. So I think that's what we're going to do. Because this isn't, well, it is a very large plane, and it's probably going to have those artificial, you know, those artificial modifiers that make flak guns and, you know, things hit it harder. So, we want to be the tankiest tank in the sky. Or at least we want to try to. Doesn't look like we have any planes remaining, so let's swoop in here and get rid of some of this AA fire. Got more than enough firepower for it. Yeah, Jesus. It's good at ground attack. Want to avoid being shot at by these big meaty flak guns, though. Aha! See, even this just kind of feels fun. Apparently we have someone behind us, though. Uh-huh. However, we don't want to fly into the ground. Those seem to be doing a very light amount of damage. However, that range, though. That range is very limiting. Okay. There's the enemy planes again. They're AI, so we'll leave them alone. Whoa. Ow. Wow, this thing fucking eats damage from heavy fighters. Yeah, note to self, when fighting Blenheim, move. Jesus Christ. Okay. Now that we have two very ineffectual deaths to AI, we now somewhat understand what we're doing, I suppose. This thing isn't very durable. I'd like to think it, you know, I'd like to think it was more durable than what it wound up being, but it's not very durable. But at least we're learning some specifics here. It seems the game is leaning a little bit more towards fighter combat being the definitive thing, which disappoints me as a ground attack pilot, but, well, we'll see what we can manage. How far are we, what are we doing on team, though? We're actually doing, well, fairly good for our team here, so at least there's that. Fairly good in the game in general, though that duck is doing the best. So what we have to do is basically just, I suppose, continue to concentrate on the ground attack targets and just knock the AA out of the sky. Ooh. Yeah, those Viewfighters just tear everyone up, it seems like. Ow. Oh boy. However, we do a significant amount of damage to him, so it's pretty much just, who does who first. Yeah, they're not hard to take out if you concentrate on them. However, I think that, oh, nope, that's AI. Ugh, ow. Get the fuck away from my plane. Pick, 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 pick. Uh-oh. Pick, 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 pick. Dead. Okay. 120mm Hispano as a defense gun doesn't seem to be all that fantastic. That's disappointing. However, let's go in here and mop up the rest of these guys. However, we're probably gonna have that guy come in after us. But let's get rid of the actual ground AA emplacements before we start thinking about doing any more high-altitude maneuvers, because, oh boy, the flak hurts. I'm not sure exactly how I'm capturing a point here, or how I'm not capturing a point. I'm doing lots and lots of damage, though, so at least I'm getting personal rewards for it. It's not gonna help us win the game. Uh-oh. Oh, I see. Oh boy. That was a rocket fired at our base. That probably would explain why we're not doing anything. However, the AI is fucking murderous right now. Oh boy. I'm not really getting any help from my team. Oh boy. And my plane is basically falling apart right now. Also, the incoming fire is not helping. Run away! That was an enemy in a P-51. I was not prepared at all for that fight. This is quite frustrating. I'm doing okay, I suppose, but
we are losing the military base. Many enemy aircraft.
The fighters are not necessarily helping, and it seems that my team is completely retarded.
Support will be unable to reach you. Do you read me? Over.
I am doing fairly well on my team, though, in terms of damage output, but yeah, the respawn timer is coming down, rather I suppose the storm is coming in, and things are going pretty bad for my team, and I don't think we're going to recover. So, Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like I can do very much on my own, at least in a ground attack plane, without bombs. Maybe I could do more in engaging fighters, then. Because, well, we do lots of fucking damage, so maybe we should switch to just hunting.
There's a heavy storm here. Unable to proceed. Return to base. Do you copy?
This is gonna get pretty bad. There's a P-51A that shot us down. Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that one coming. Because we can't actually maneuver with him. But okay, fine. You come do that, and I'll just shoot you. Keep flying in there, buddy. Don't have to play War Thunder to learn that trick. Shame this game doesn't have a TU2, though. Excuse me. Picking up the kill. However, flak is very, very thick here.
Step it up. We're losing the battle.
I'm attempting to safeguard my teammates, but it's not working. Not good. Yeah, I'm just shooting down AI at this point, and I'm being really rather ineffectual towards, you know, actually winning the game. This is disappointing. It would seem like I am actually extraordinarily ineffective in this. At least at carrying the game. Excuse me, Boomerang.
Our military base is launching strikes on the enemy. This will make things easier for you.
Well, at least there's that. It would seem like destroying all of the buildings in the base has some effect on what's going on. However, I have no idea. Would you die already? I kinda am just farming for points right now. Thank you. Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna die to AA. Yeah, there was really nothing I could do there. But the game's over anyway, so at least there's that. Huh.
You've done what you could. Go back to base.
Yeah, I got you, sir. We tried. However, I'm still in a black screen. Hello? Hello? There we go. Okay, so what's the damage here? Well, we died. We didn't really do very much, but, well, we got some awards for our gunner. Good on him. We did the most out of our team that wasn't the top tier fighter. It would seem like fighters are very efficient at carrying the game. However, we lost. That guy got 8,000 points, but the top scoring enemy, enemy plane on the enemy team is a Stuka. So there's something going on here. I'm still not exactly sure how the fuck we capture bases, aside from just destroying all of the buildings, then. So, it would seem like the heavy fighter is not exactly a viable thing, unfortunately. I simply don't have enough, well, hitting power to really do very much if I have to destroy all of the things on the base in order to win it. So, what we're going to do next is we're probably going to go into something that could actually, well, destroy lots of things really quickly. Something that has ordnance, something that's durable, something that's stalwart, something that's the IL-2. Which we have to set up, but, well, you know what I'm thinking of this one. It's an IL-2. IL-2s are not bad in any stretch of the imagination. They are reliable workhorse machines. So, let's see here. A fire extinguisher, and then, well, a first aid kit to keep everyone alive, and then, more credits, because we need more credits. We'll leave the ammunition as it is. Now let's see here. Pilot, same skills as before, really. Let's try and actually work this. We'll take, this is eagle-eyed, and then we'll take vigilance for the rear gunner. So we have that. So we can see all around us. And then, for the upgrades, we have bombs and rockets at the same time. So good. We have some ordnance here, and we have, well, we have two 23mm VYA guns, which are fairly sufficient for tank busting, and some shikass for spraying people in the face. We've also got a rear gun, so this, well, this works out pretty well. But what kind of equipment can we get on this thing? Concealing livery. What? Reduces the effect of enemy AA guns and rear gun fire by 30%. The IL-2 gets stealth camouflage? Soviet innovation knows no bounds. Okay, so what else do we got here? Effective fire for real guns, ordnance delivery site. 50% to bomb and rockets accuracy. Rockets maybe, but I don't think bomb accuracy is that big of a deal. However, we're gonna take this because it makes sure it makes it so we're not dead, like to AA fire. Let's take that Soviet fucking camouflage. We are now, well, it doesn't actually, no, it doesn't change anything on the plane, but it's coded in anti-radar paint. Yes, it is effective, just like Nighthawk or B-2, yes. It's the spirit of Soviet Union. I'll save up next for the reinforced airframe, probably, if this goes well. But, without further ado, let's get into the fight, shall we? Let's see what we can do in good old Sturmovik. Okay. Archipelago. This is a fairly small map in terms of size. Right? Right. Attack enemy sectors by destroying ground targets with powerful forward-firing weapons. Use bombs or rockets to destroy ground targets. Avoid engagements and stay low at altitude. That's our role as an attack aircraft here. That's what we need to do. So, we just go to bases and we blow them up. Right? This should be simple. We should be able to understand exactly how much effect that we have on the game with this plane. A Sturmovik of all things. But, let's see. We're gonna go right over to that command center point over there, and we're gonna try and shoot the place up.
Pilots, get ready for action.
I'm assuming R fires the rockets, because, well, spacebar does bombs. They're trying to copy War Thunder's controls in most capacities, so I'm gonna assume that R is rockets. I'm not exactly sure how much damage it'll do, though. But we're gonna go this way. But then again, maybe we should go to the garrison, because I know what we need to capture in the garrison. We need to capture the factory, which means we have to drop bombs on it. So you know what? Maybe we should lead our strike there. Let's cut this off here and then see if we can actually accomplish something. We also do have a fairly, well, we have 23mm cannons up front, so they're there in terms of damage, I suppose. Let's see how well our Soviet stealth camouflage works for us. A lot of other large, well, heavy planes coming in for us. Is that a twin Stang? Probably not. But it looks like one from here. Oh, it's an Uhu, I think? One of the Uhus. Now this building. We need this building.
The enemy has gathered forces to attack the command center.
Well, we blew it the fuck up. Rockets are a little underwhelming, but, well, we got it. Bombs away! That didn't do much, though. But then again, they're only 100-kilogram bombs. Well, 50-kilogram bombs. 100-pound bombs. They're basically firecrackers. But we've got 4 of them. Oh, boy. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, Boomerang. I'm a Sturmovik. I like how I took almost no damage from that, too. Get your ass out of here, Boomerang. I ain't got time to deal with you. I'm a Sturmovik. I got Sturmovik problems. Rocket accuracy could be improved, but it looks like we do own the base now. I'm really not sure how the fuck that happens, but I'm blowing things up, and things are happening. So I'm going to assume I had something to do with it. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is fly... Well, maybe we should fly over there. Because that place is being contested. We should probably try and capture it. However, we've got someone behind us. He's up in the air. I don't... Well, 2 people. I don't think they'll bother us, but, well, we'll see about that. Also, we seem to have another friendly Sturmovik in our general vicinity. Good. It seems like the enemy is now basically racing in to try and capture the point from us. So we're gonna just, get the fuck out of there really quickly. Since that's a lot of enemy planes. I'm a Sturmovik, but, let's try not to get murdered like that. Oh, a Blenheim. Someone who actually bought the packs. Or rather, actually got the plane. Or the new bombers, I should say. I'm probably not gonna get to him before he dies horribly. Got bombs, though, so at least there's that. But, oh, wait a minute. Goodbye, duck. Whoa, excuse me. Coming through! Yeah, I'm not turning with anybody in this thing. It seems like it's just better to keep flying forward and let the rear gunner deal with these kinds of situations.
We've taken over the command center.
Okay.
Support.
Some level of destroying all the things on the ground and then getting rid of the AIs seem to actually, well, get us the point. However, we've lost the center point now. God damn it. But we've got all of our ordnance recharged now, so we can go back in there and blow it the fuck back up again, because we're a Sturmovik. We don't give a shit. However, we seem to have someone diving in on us. Well, he got mulched by all of our planes. Yay! Comrades in frontal aviation! Where are you going? Oh, you son of a bitch. I'm going to get you, because you have no hit points left. Then again, my teammates are probably going to murder you. They're dead. I should have switched to my gunner and took him out. But, alright. So, now we're going to go in low and, well, reasonably fast here. That guy picked up all of those kills. Look at these mighty Sturmoviks go. There's someone on my ass, though. Oh boy, there's a lot of people on my ass. Well, bye-bye. Alright, so. Spam! Well, I certainly cleared out part of the base. A little bit close to the wall there, or rather the cranes. One destroyer that's no longer in existence. Apparently that was enough to take the base. That was good. We did good things. However, we're still not really getting all that many points. It seems like the fighters are just eating up all of the points. So if you want to be top of the board, you need a fighter, apparently. Which is, I suppose, understandable, but still kind of, Fighter jocks get all the fucking attention. But, well, we're gonna come over here and attempt to capture this last base. We don't have any ordnance, and that's a lot of fucking planes up there. Apparently there are bomber strikes. That's what the command centers launch, huh? Okay, then. We're under AA fire, but none of it's actually hitting us. Remove! That gun's cool. Tree! Which apparently wasn't that big of a deal. Haha! Stolen wood! This might be a problem, though. There's a lot of planes around us. Tree! Still fine.
We have complete control of the skies. Way to go.
I still have no idea how that's happening. I'm in the point and I'm shooting at things, but and then the enemy is also in the point and shooting at things. So I'm not exactly sure what part of this is actually affecting the capture, aside from doing things in the point.
There's a heavy storm here.
Oh boy.
Unable to proceed. Return into base. Do you copy? Victory is in sight.
Bad.
Keep it up.
Oh, very bad. Yeah! Get away from me! Gah! Yeah! Wow, I liquidated that guy. I'm not sure what happened there, but he could not actually hit me. Maybe it's the stealth camouflage. It is affecting the eyes of the pilots. They cannot see me because of my advanced radar-absorbing coating.
Great job today. We'll be waiting for you.
And
back
apparently
home.
we won. Fantastic. Okay, supporting fire and then strong support. Awarded for assisting allies at least 8 times destroying aerial targets. That's just my gunner kind of popping at people. So we helped, and we got lots of self-defense medals. Destroying 20 aircraft from the enemy combat group. Well, that's just kills on our part. All right then. Okay. We didn't do the best out of our team. However, we seem to have affected the outcome of the battle. I'm still not sure what the fuck's going on here. So I think this requires more games. So we're gonna keep playing the IL-2 as soon as we, we figure this stuff out.